Hi, my name is Cora and I work in customer care here at SmartPak. Today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about my favorite things, equestrian tag. But first off, let's talk a little bit about my horse. My horse's name is Braveheart. I've had him since he was about 10 months old. He is a Canadian sport horse and he was actually a product of the PMU industry. I got him about 13 years ago. So we've been together for quite a while. He is my life partner, I like to say. And together we do 3-day eventing. We're currently going at the training level, and I couldn't be happier with our progress and just the effort and the heart that he gives to me, hence the name Braveheart. So working at SmartPak, it's been a great opportunity to test all sorts of different products. And today I'm going to talk about a few of my favorite things. All right, so the first question, what is your favorite equestrian-specific product that you use when you're at the barn? So my favorite product is the Herm Springer RS Argrin Dynamic Egg Butt Style Bit. Whew, that's a mouthful. So I love this bit. My horse loves this bit. I couldn't even ever imagine riding without it. He just reaches for the contact, rolls through his back and hind end. The reason why I was looking for a new bit is that I had been riding in a boucher for a few years and just felt it being a little bit dull and needed a little bit something to spice up our riding. And this has definitely been the answer to my prayers. Our flat work and dressage scores have just improved tremendously, and I highly recommend it to anybody who's looking for a change. Okay, so the next question. What is your favorite non-equestrian specific product to use when at the barn? So I do have a few, and since it's the fall and we're coming off the summer season, I decided to go with Listerine. So I use Listerine in my horse's tail and mane. The summertime, after all the primping and bathing from the show season, his skin can get a little bit dry. It's a great antiseptic. It helps with any sort of sweet itch or bug bites in those areas. You can also use it in the winter time for mane rubs. Sometimes the wither part of the blankets rub his mane a little bit dry and raw, and that just helps to clear up his skin and also keeps him smelling minty fresh. Okay, so the next question. What is your horse's favorite equestrian-specific product to wear or use? I recently discovered the Micklem competition bridle this year. I was looking for something different to use when jumping. Sometimes my horse can be a little evasive of the bit. He likes to open his mouth a little bit to try to get away from that. And I just love the technology of the Micklem bridle. It's really comfortable through his pole. It's just been helping him feel a bit more accepting of the bit during our jumping phases. And just both of us are super happy when we're out riding and competing in that bridle. Okay, so next we have, what was the best equestrian-related gift that you were ever given? Last Christmas, I actually received a Back on Track dressage saddle pad. I've never really used any of the Back on Track products before, and I was delighted to see the difference in my horse after using that just for a few rides. I like to tack up and put that on as soon as I can. It helps warm up his back and get him ready for rides. That ceramic infrared heat technology really does work, and he just feels super loose and rolls right through his back, and it just makes every ride that we use that saddle pad with even more enjoyable. All right, and so the final question. If you had the ability to create any product or anything to make your life at the barn easier, no matter how ridiculous or against the laws of physics it might be, what would it be? All right, so nobody out there better steal my idea, because I think that this is the greatest. SmartPak, we're located in New England and Massachusetts, so you know how those winters can be. Currently, I am boarding at a barn that just doesn't have the electrical outlets for those heated water buckets. So my idea would be a battery-powered water bucket that helps keep them warm, helps keep the buckets and the waters from not freezing. But the best part is the battery is rechargeable. So you'd be able to take the battery out, charge it up in the pack, put it back in. You don't have to worry about wires. You don't have to worry about your horse being tempted to nibble on the wires. And I think it would just be a great solution for anyone who has a barn like mine where there just isn't enough electrical outlets to help support that. Anyone who has worked at a barn in the winter knows how laborious it can be to be bashing those buckets and breaking the ice. So that is my idea. If anybody out there wants to help me patent that, you know where to find me right here at SmartPak. Okay, so now that I'm done answering, I want to hear your answers to these questions. Make your own videos answering these and make sure to tag us and so we can see. I'm tagging Nels Bells and Equestrian 556. We're inviting everyone to do their own tag video, whether we named you or not. If you want us to tag you, comment below and let us know, and you might be tagged in the next one. Thanks for watching and have a great ride.